According to 11-bit, On the Edge is the final scenario that will be added to Frostpunk. In a lot of ways, it's a fitting conclusion to their icy saga about humanity on the brink of extinction. While it plays it safe compared to the previous expansion, The Last Autumn, On the Edge adds some interesting new elements to the game's unique take on city management. In the process, it also adds a small glimmer of hope to an otherwise hopeless world. The story puts you in charge of an outpost that is being set up outside of a recently discovered old-world military bunker. This outpost isn't self-sufficient, so it needs to be supplied with food from New London, the city that you built in the game's original scenario. It's a neat idea that helps expand the world of the original game. You see, previous scenarios took place at different moments in history, so it's fitting here that we're brought back to where it all started. Unfortunately, New London isn't the beacon of hope you left it in, at least not to the people of the new outpost you're managing.
But dills have this peculiar quality. Just like the snow, they tend to change.
Shortly after getting started, New London begins adding stipulations to your shipments of food. As time goes on, New London keeps increasing the amount of resources you must send back to them before they will send you food. The military bunker provides a never-ending supply of steel resources and steam cores, the latter of which are extremely valuable. This quickly leads to food shortages, overworked staff, and growing discontent. Being 100% dependent on another settlement is a significant change to the way the game works, and also adds trade to the game. As the scenario moves along, you will come in contact with other settlements and begin to build trade relationships with them as well. Instead of just trading resources for resources, you often have to help them with issues they have at their settlement, like fixing their water supply or helping them build better homes. Completing these tasks puts you on good terms with them. It also increases the amount of resources they have to trade. Like most of Frostpunk's mechanics, it's a unique take on trade, and one that accurately reflects the realities of this world. In the end, On the Edge's additions to Frostpunk are compelling, if a little safe. Unlike The Last Autumn, which overhauled a large amount of the gameplay loop, On the Edge is more of an expansion to the existing formula. That said, it's great to see what exists far beyond the reaches of New London, and the trade system adds that arresting level of dependence. This dependence in turn also adds a level of humanity to the game, giving you a glimpse of a hopeful future built on cooperation instead of isolation. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to see more. Check out voxelvoice.com for all of our great content, and consider supporting us on Patreon to keep our content ad-free and independent.